has been poring over those notes. David?
Good evening, Ed. Well, Whitey Bulger was already in his 70s when he wrote these nearly 36 pages, one step ahead of the law and the Grim Reaper, as he put it. But what worried Bulger most was that others were writing his life story without him.
This is the apartment building in Santa Monica, California, where Boston mobster Whitey Bulger hid out with his girlfriend for nearly 15 years while on the run from the FBI. During that time, Bulger watched some of his former partners in crime do interviews and write books about him. One of those books eventually inspired the movie Black Mass, in which Johnny Depp portrayed Bulger.
If nobody sees it, it didn't happen.
The newly released memoir notes show Bulger became increasingly frustrated by what he claimed were lies. At one point he writes, "Naturally, I'm very angry about all of this. I'd prefer to return to South Boston and settle this with a gun. But I'm aware of the many cameras that record license plate numbers and images of pedestrians."
He was a master at manipulation. He wasn't dumb.
Bulger said he wanted to set the record straight and wrote that his words would be his weapons. In one passage, he describes sitting across from a man at a kitchen table as he's shot in the face. It happened so fast. He never reacted, not like the movies. The shot killed him, not much blood, and he remained sitting in the chair with his head back.
My guess is that he wanted it to be released on his deathbed because he certainly didn't want to get prosecuted again for stuff that he'd be writing in the book.
In 2011, the FBI tracked Bulger down, arrested him, and found his writings, but the notes remained sealed in an FBI file until recently, when they were turned over to lawyers for former FBI agent John Connolly, who's fighting his conviction for being one of Bulger's informants.
He wants his name cleared not for himself, but for his family.
In the notes, Bulger writes that he didn't want to die in a shootout with police for the sake of his girlfriend, whom he called his wife. After his arrest, he was convicted and sent to prison in West Virginia, where in 2018 he was beaten to death by his fellow inmates. In the newsroom, David Bieniek, WCVB News Center.